Alright, I want to clear up a big controversy between the Catholics and Protestants right now by going through just 3 passages here in the New Testament. First, we're going to start out with the work of James, the letter of James, where he says, "What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he hath faith, and have not works? Can faith save him?" And he writes, "Faith without works is dead." So keep that in mind. James, faith without works is dead. And then we get to Paul, Galatians. "Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Jesus Christ. Even we have believed in Jesus Christ, that we might be justified by the faith of Christ, and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified." Alright. So these passages seem to be in clear conflict with each other, right? How do we reconcile this? And it seems like the Protestants have taken Paul's point of view, faith alone, and the Catholics have taken James's point of view, faith and works. But no, that's all based on a misunderstanding of what's meant here by works. What Paul means here by works is the works of the law, the rituals, the kosher, the circumcision. See, all of those laws are now obsolete. Jesus fulfilled the law of Moses. He was the final sacrifice. Therefore, those commandments are null and void. Jesus gave us 2 commandments. Love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. The conflict between Catholics and Protestants is that the word works has to do with good deeds, and the Protestant position is always like, your good deeds will not get you into heaven because there's nothing we could do that's worthy of God's grace and forgiveness and sacrifice and all that. These Protestants always talk with this fake humility when they say it. There's nothing we could do that could ever meet the sacrifice of Christ. We could never be worthy of His grace. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, shut up. You're just trying to get out of having to do anything. Like, be kind. Be charitable. When you go to your rec center for mass and the pastor shows up making over 6 figures a year in his brand new Beamer, yeah, it might be time for you guys to start being a little more charitable. Think about the poor, giving to charity. Perhaps it might help get you into heaven. Oh, no, but your deeds don't get you into heaven. Oh no? Now let's go to the 3rd passage I wanted us to talk about. This is Revelation 20. It's about the book of life. But it says, "And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were opened. And another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works." See? You're getting judged by Jesus on the throne at the end of it all for your works, for what you do here on earth. It's clear. And this is not in conflict with Paul, because what Paul is talking about again is the law of Moses. The works he's speaking of are different. Jesus narrowed it down for us to 2 commandments. Love God and love your neighbor. For me, that first one is so easy. The second one is almost impossible. But I do my best to try to be kind to people, because I know it's what Christ would want. It's the way to be more Christ-like, to imitate Him. As Paul said, "Be imitators of me as I am an imitator of Christ." Personally, I'd rather show up to the most beautiful church in honor of God and listen to a priest who sacrificed everything to be who he is and basically lives a mendicant lifestyle. That's a little bit more appealing and more Christ-like. Churches should be the most beautiful buildings on the planet. They are the houses of God. Today's topic started out because I was following this line of thought where people believe that the Millennial Reign of Christ, the 1,000-year reign of Christ that's talked about in the book of Revelation, there's many people based on old world architecture that say that this already happened. It's what we know. It's what we've been told was the Dark Ages. Was it the Dark Ages because God and His church ruled the earth? To the people that oppose that, that would seem like the Dark Ages. And what follows Christ's millennial reign in the book of Revelation is what's known as Satan's little season, where Satan will get his own time to rule the earth. And when you look around sometimes, it feels as though that part is definitely true, right? This is Satan's world. We see it every day. The evidence is overwhelming. What happens after that is Satan is basically destroyed, and then there's a judgment of all the dead. And that judgment is where I came across that line that tells us that one is saved by their works. So this video is a lot deeper than just doing good deeds. It's also a reflection on where we are in our world in regards to Christ, His reign, and what it means to be part of the kingdom of heaven.